On October 21st, IBJ unveils the 2025 Women of Influence. Join us to celebrate Indy's most inspiring leaders and hear the powerful stories behind their success. Don't miss this moment. Register now at ibj.com/influence 2025.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. I'm Alex Braun. Officials from Montreal-based aerospace company Bombardier are set to make what's being described as a significant aerospace announcement at Fort Wayne International Airport this morning. No other details were immediately available, but Indiana Governor Mike Braun and Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker will be on hand for the announcement. We'll have more on InsideIndianaBusiness.com as it becomes available. Meanwhile, Governor Braun said Tuesday that he's satisfied with the results of a months-long forensic audit of the Indiana Economic Development Corporation and some of its related entities. While State House Democrats have called for a more thorough investigation, Braun said he thinks the audit did go far enough and that his administration is already making changes based on the report's recommendations. The administration previously said its plans included new IEDC board policies and new investment policies, as well as additional oversight of some of the agency's affiliated nonprofits. Valparaiso University has received a $4 million lead gift to support a new health professions building on campus. The gift comes from alumna Joyce Hagan, a retired healthcare executive, and her husband, Donald Feitz, also a Valpo alumnus. The 92,000 square foot space, when complete, will feature state-of-the-art simulation labs, an integrated medical office suite hosted by a partnering healthcare provider, and an advanced physician assistant skills lab. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana's economy is on the move, and every region has a role to play. Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for the Innovate Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. We're traveling to 10 regions across the state to spotlight business growth, workforce development, innovation, and Indiana's tech hubs. Don't miss this front row look at Indiana's future and the growth opportunities in your region. Find out when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/innovate.
A $55 million gift to the University of Notre Dame will permanently support an initiative that aims to preserve American democracy through research, teaching, and public engagement. The university announced this week that the endowment from Francis and Kathleen Rooney establishes the Rooney Democracy Institute, formerly known as the Rooney Center for the Study of American Democracy. Notre Dame said the gift will provide permanent support for institute programs and expand research efforts. An earlier gift from the Francis and Kathleen Rooney Foundation established the Rooney Center in 2008. The center has fostered research on a range of topics, including representation and politics in legislatures, democratic participation, democratic inclusion, religion and American democracy, and political psychology. The city of Rochester recently broke ground on an $11 million water project that is just the first step in bringing a planned industrial park online. Mayor Trent Odell says the city is building a 750,000-gallon water tower to increase capacity and also extending water and sewer lines to the property near State Road 25. He says the effort has already drummed up interest.
We got one manufacturer coming in that's currently north of town, but he wants to expand and build a dealership. We do have an interested party who is actually a local guy originally that wants to put a spec building out there as early as maybe next summer. And I've got another interested party for another spec building. So when you build those buildings, you don't know what they're going to end up being, whether it's going to be a warehouse type or whether it's going to be a manufacturing building. But the first step was to get the infrastructure out there so that we could actually market it. We're pretty confident, given our location in between a lot of development north and south, that we'll be able to not only stimulate further investment, but get these buildings turned.
The industrial park currently consists of 100 acres, but the city is in conversations with landowners to add another 50 acres to the parcel on the other side of State Road 25. Authentics founder Amy Braun is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Braun for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Get a behind-the-scenes look at Indiana's most influential leaders. On Business and Beyond, we go beyond titles and resumes to explore the personal stories. pivotal moments, and hard-won lessons that shape Hoosier leadership. Hear from the people driving Indiana forward in their own words. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast or at ibjpodcasts.com.
Your commute just got smarter. Turn drive time into growth time. The IBJ Media Podcast Network gives you front row access to leaders shaping Indiana's economy, culture, and future. No filler, just smart, relevant, local storytelling you won't get anywhere else. Find all of our shows by searching IBJ Media in your podcast app or visit ibjpodcasts.com.